everyone, and welcome to another houseplant tour. So I know it's been a while since I did a houseplant tour, and honestly I've been outside working in my garden so much. The weather has been okay to be doing that, so like during my summer months a lot of my channel tends to be more outdoor gardening, but I definitely have my indoor garden as well. I figure I would show you guys what I've been up to indoors. I have been rearranging some things down here. This is mainly the plant room. I do have plants throughout the house, but this is where most of them are. Half of this room is like under construction, so to speak, because I'm just not done rearranging it how I want it to be, but I did make some progress and I'm going to show you that. Plus, I got some really cool plants since the last time I did a tour, so. Okay, yeah, so this is the house plant room, if you will. I have a bunch on the fireplace here. Obviously this is summer right now, so we're not using it, but so I could use the top of it. And I'll go over these plants in a second. I have this whole buffet. I redid this whole area. I had it like bunny decor. I love bunnies, and I mostly did that for spring, but now we're transitioning into summer. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. I mean, I still did keep my little bunny decor because the bunnies are cute, right? Yeah, they're adorable. And the little like tea houses that are pots and stuff, I mean, they're still tucked in there. I got some cool pots, and I mean, I put the begonia plant. The begonia plant was over on the buffet table, and now it's here, and like, oh, I'm feeling that. Here, hold on. Let me get it over here this way. Ooh, that is so pretty. I mean, this plant got big. Oh, that's so bushy and lovely. I love the polka dots on it. I mean, that's just so fun. I got it for spring because like my mom actually calls it the jelly bean plant because of the polka dots on it. But underneath you also have that red to it. Very, very bushy begonia. And here's another like decor piece that I have with the little, like, aren't these so cute? The little teacup or teapots. I mean, that's so cottagecore. It's so adorable, and I think it just goes perfect with like the polka dot begonia. Yeah, you see the red on the leaves underneath it. Cool. And then just right down below here, I have this what they call a shingle plant, and I actually have 4 of them in this pot. Ooh, this leaf doesn't look that great. Yeah, ew. Anyway, so I actually have it like winding around this, like leg of this table, if you will. And I really like the look that it gives off. To that, like how ornate and decorative that is. And then you have the leaves just wrapping itself around. I did have to actually cut these because they had some mealybugs on them, and I just cut them. Like, I just cut them. And this plant is vigorous. I was just like, I'm not going to waste time dealing with mealybugs. I'm just going to cut the infected pieces off. And I cut probably like 6 inches off. And so far, no sightings of them. And it's been like 2-3 months. So, but very happy with this cute, cute little display. So now we're going to go back over here to the fireplace. Look at this Centosema. I love the colors. The white, the light green, the dark green. Oh. This plant is the healthiest of them all. There's only 3 leaves on here. But look at the little ears. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm going to call it. They call it the sinus, but you know, the ears. It kind of reminds me of a bunny ear. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all see the bunny? The bunny like silhouette, right? Okay. Anyway. This leaf is actually looking pretty good. The other 2 have like a little bit of that browning on it. So I kind of cut it, and then it browned some more. But hey, these things happen. Oh, and yes, this is a beast of a plant. It has been doing wonderful surprisingly. It's an aglaonema. It has that silver tone to it. That's the newest leaf. Look at the different, like, just subtle hints of greens and blues and silvers. It's a very beautiful plant. Very beautiful. And I have this, I don't even know what it's called, really. Anyway, there it is. And then I have this. This was actually a gift a friend of mine, a previous coworker / friend of mine, gave it to me. This Scandapsus right there. And the new addition over here. Okay, can y'all guess this plant? Can y'all guess what this plant is? It looks like a white knight, right? No, it's the pink princess. So I'm a little confused by this. I do have a white knight, and I will show you that. But I'm a little confused. Like, I don't know. I kind of got them. Walmart had them. They're all the rage. And, like, they're beautiful plants. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love the rhubarb stem. And the variegation is always cool. I mean, that's like almost a half moon right there. That's what they would call half the leaf is all variegated. However, it's white, and I thought it was going to be pink. I mean, I bought the plant like that. Like, this is also white. So, there's not a whole lot of pink on it. So, I'm just, like, a little confused as to what's going on. I mean, the stems have that rhubarb color, right? I mean, there's, like, there's really no pink in the leaves here. I think, ooh, I'm just hitting the sign here. Yeah, like there's some like variegation like in the stem here. You see the light pink and then the dark pink right there. So, I mean, more and that's actually going to produce a new leaf. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, I'm like, why is this white and not pink? Can anybody tell me? Yeah, I would appreciate that. Okay, and on to the jungle here. Wow, so beautiful. Okay, well, hold on. First, look how this Philodendron micans is just glowing red in the window right there. You can definitely see it. Ah, that's a fun plant. I actually would like to have, I had them originally, one right here and then one over here on these windows, but I'm going to get like a Tradescantia and do that. That's in the process though. Anyway, so, I mean, this is packed, right? This is a jungle and it's wonderful. I feel like you could just see all the different textures, all the different colors, all the different shapes of the leaves and the plants, different heights. It's a lot, but it just brings you in, right? Like, it just makes you want to look at more of it. So, all right, so let's go over these plants because it's exciting. So one of them right here, this is actually called a maiden hair fern. I love ferns. I love, 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 love ferns. Okay, so what's really cool about these, so these petals are actually, or the stems are actually black. Like, they are jet black. That's not just the silhouette color, they are black. They're long, and then you have this fun little fan type of a leaf that will come out. I'm trying to, there we go. Something like that, right? Like, you could see the shape, like, has like a little bit of like a half moon, and then it just comes out from there, and it's so airy and ethereal, and just like, if I was a little fairy, I would want to make a home in here. And I thought it was a good height too. These are actually used for outdoor plants, but you could bring this one in and it will stay year round. So over here we have that Alocasia poly. I am a sucker for all alocasias. Like, alocasias are my jam, okay? Ooh, look at that leaf. Ooh, neat. Still unfurling. This is doing pretty good so far. There's a little bit of this going. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was out of focus. There's a little bit of this going on. So it's just here though. So I'll have to look into that. But that plant's looking really good. This is a philodendron that I really need to dust off. I mean, it's just that dark foliage philodendron. It doesn't like the rhubarb type of petioles. Hold on, let me get a better view to that. Well, it's dark petioles too, so. But I don't know the name of it. It's just, yeah, that dark green. Then there's like a copper green underneath it. So there was really no name other than like philodendron. You know how like the big box stores, they really don't give you a good identification. And that's what happened here. And oh, right here is a peperomia frost. Look at these. Like, why do I do well with peperomias? They just do well. I'm just really surprised. Because like this is like a problem plant for a lot of people. But I love that silver blue with the dark blue veining, and oh, that's so pretty. So if you guys are picking up on anything here, how I am displaying these plants, I am actually taking my knowledge from what I have for outdoor gardening and applying it to indoor gardening, or at least the displaying aspect of it. So outdoor gardening, you tend to like mix colors and shapes and textures in your borders, right? To really highlight each plant. And that makes sense. And I was like, well, I should be doing the same thing indoors. And that's what I really did here. And that's what I really tried to make happen here. So each plant stands on its own, and the surrounding plants also just complement it as well. Like, it's I don't want it to be like a competition, right? Like one just dominating over the other. It's just like everyone complements each other. There's a flow, and I think you can do that with colors, harmonies, textures, and that's what I was going for here. Okay. And this Calathea, okay, this is the Calathea stella. If you can see, that's actually like a lilac purple underneath there. Ooh, that's the pretty leaf right there. That is a beautiful leaf right there, actually. I got this at the plant fest that I went to, like, what, a month or two ago? And, I mean, it got a little bit of browning. I mean, Calatheas want high humidity, and it just doesn't happen in my house. But, and then I got this cute little lavender color pot to kind of like complement the undersides of the plant. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm also using like different pots to, you know, make them stand alone to the plants. Oh, and here's another peperomia right there. Oh, it's just so cute. It just cups right into your hand. But again, like the different textures, right, of each plant. This one, I love the texture of this. It's so smooth. And almost like it wants to be fragile, but it feels strong at the same time. Like almost like a cashmere. That's exactly what it would be like if I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's fun coloring too. This is an orchid. That pot that I put it in was actually squared, but then I smushed it in and now it's round. I got that at the orchid festival, and there's another orchid right up above it. It's in bloom. A lovely little purple one. I'm going to get more stems out of it. Oops, it's kind of out of focus, sorry. But yeah, those are cute, right? I got my orchids outside, more of them. Do you guys see also the red texture of this petiole for the peperomia? Oh, that's so cute. You have the maiden fern, then you have this arrowhead plant here. There's actually 2 of them. Okay, they're in these cute pots that have like that wooden theme, and I'm actually gonna make them connect and do like an arch. Right? Like that would be so cute. Making plants architectural. And this baby. This is from Proven Winners. Proven Winners have been selling houseplants at the Home Depot in my area. This is the Alocasia Ninja. Wow. That's the best leaf on here. And I'm just like, who doesn't love an alocasia, right? I love that dark, dark, bold foliage, and I kept that right in the center. That's my baby. Oh, anyway, moving on down here. Oh yeah, I just like picked this allium. This is actually an onion, the bloom of an onion, and I put it in the little jar here just to add some fun pop. Bring my outdoor garden in sometimes, you know. And I got some of these and I am propagating. I actually cut off my orchid by accident, so I ended up just putting it in here because it has water. So there's 3 different types of coleus in here. We have this one with like the mostly green, then it has like that pink towards the centers. Then we also have that dark foliage right here. Oh, sorry, right in here. And then we also have this lime green one with that dark veining. I actually have these like in the larger plants outside in my garden, so I'm going to be doing a tour of my garden this week, so if you guys want to hit subscribe and watch that later this week, that would be awesome. Again, I still have like little decor hidden around. This is like an olive. This is from Italy, right? Oh, there's not, but I love that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, so I tend to like find things like that, and I have a lot of my baker's rack. A lot of like different things like that. This is another alocasia. This is what they would call the purple sword or shield, I forget. But yeah, I just love that long, bold leaf that comes out of it, and it's it's very healthy. These are new leaves that are coming out. Oh, so yeah, that's my baby. Another alocasia baby, I should say. I know it looks like it's a silhouette, but it's just a very, very dark leaf. And right down here, we have a lemon and lime philodendron. This was actually this is another Proven Winners. And right below, this is the Alocasia Black Velvet. Okay, so a lot of people, oh, look at the texture of that. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Especially, like, again, with the colors that I put in. Just the contrast of everything. Now, the Black Velvet, slightly different than the Ninja here. The Ninja has, like, more pronounced veining, and I feel like the leaves are a lot more rougher, like, more thick. And then also over here we have a lemon and lime maranta, or what they call a prayer plant. Those are lovely, aren't they? Those are really, really lovely. Oh, and down here, see, now this is another pink princess, right? Now, so when I got the pink princess, there was actually 2 of them in the same pot, okay? So I just, like, put one in this pot when I go home and one in the other that I showed you earlier. And, like, this has pink in it. Like, this is obviously really pink. But the other one was definitely a lot more white. There's more white in this one. So I'm thinking, like, will the white eventually turn to pink? We shall see. And then also this lovely little calathea. Look at the underside of those leaves. That burgundy color. I forget the name of this, but I'm going to have to actually open it up because it wants to close up for the night. Yeah, I'm gonna have to open it up. Ooh, look at the greens and the blues and then like the blushing pink right in there. It reminds me of an aurora borealis, like the colors in it, right? That I'm surprised that it has been going on for as long as it has been. Yeah, you see that right there? Oh, that's lovely. Nice. Very happy with how this whole area is going. My gosh, it's stunning. This is just stunning. It's a jungle, and I love it. I actually emptied out this whole cabinet here. It's just, it was not getting the correct light. It's also very narrow. Like, it's maybe only 6 inches in depth, like on a shelf depth, right? And that is definitely not enough for like the size of plants that I have. I actually had orchids in there and I put them all outside of my tree. So I'll show those in a garden tour, but I did manage to put some up here, like this little cactus, flowering cactus here. I cannot wait till that blooms. It shall be glorious. Just like a peperomia, watermelon. Look how sweet these are. I love them, like the pattern, but also just how they're cupped like that. Oh, it's so sweet. And Itsonii here. Mew. Those are fun. In the water glass from Proven Winners, and those are always elegant looking. So, but yeah, we're actually going to fill these with like some antiques and stuff like that, and I think that will look super cool. I mean, I did put most of the bunny stuff away, but I mean, they're just so cute. Like, I'm just keeping them there. So on this little stand here, I have an Alocasia Maharani. Look at that, how it just glows. Look at that detail on the leaves. So cool. I have a ZZ plant. This is like the more traditional one with the green. I really want a raven. I like these leaves though. They're so like shiny. Like, I think the ZZ plant grew on me because it is a different texture, and I mean, just the shine on the leaves and the structure of the plant itself is very different. Over here, look at this. Oh, I just love like running my hands. Hold on, I gotta sit down for this. I gotta take my time with this one. This, look at the stems on that. How tiny, like, and fragile, how long they are, and then you have like this plateau type of fern. Oh, that's just so neat. I love it. I think these are actually native to Africa. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this is what they call the asparagus fern. And contrary to other ferns, it's more heat and drought tolerant. Yeah, those are cool. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm definitely want to get a ZZ Raven. A ZZ Raven has the dark leaves, like almost black, and the new leaves are like a green. Oh, it's so cool. In the middle here is just my little white knight philodendron. Oh, look at this lovely leaf here. That is perfection. I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet, like, or where I'm going to display him. But the leaves are white, and they do show signs of like future variegation stuff. You see how that's nice and white, and then you get like this half moon type of leaf. Nice. This one has a little bit of browning, but overall it's still, that's a gorgeous plant. That's what you want right there. So, okay, so that's going to be the wrap up of the tour for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I really love doing this type of like home decor arrangement with the house plants. It's so fun. It's almost like I'm playing dolls, but the adult version or something, or house, you know, like those things. I love that. I'm definitely going to have more to show when I get like my baker's rack all squared away and some other areas. So hit subscribe if you want to watch future videos, and give this video a like. I would appreciate it. And until then, check you next time. Bye.